Hi, welcome to this short video on how to copy content or an entire course inside Canvas to another course. First, let's go to the destination course. So let's go to Test Course 1. I'm going to copy items from Test Course 2 to Test Course 1. As in Blackboard, you can only copy from or to courses that you are an instructor for. So if you do not teach the course in Canvas, you will not be able to copy to or from that course. Here in Canvas, I'm in Test Course 1, which is what I want to copy from Test Course 2. The first thing I want to do is take a look and see if this is empty. I notice I already have some items here in Test Course 1 because I was playing with some things. So one of the things you must note about the course copy within Canvas is it is an additive copy. So if you copy the material from Test Course 2 into Test Course 1, it's not going to delete everything in Test Course 1. It's going to add to. So you will have all the items from Test Course 1 plus those of Test Course 2. If that's what you want, that's great. Skip this step. If you want to replace everything that is in Test Course 1, you need to delete it all. The easiest way to delete all of the content in Test Course 1 is to go into Settings and Reset Course Content. Please note this is irreversible. If you reset course content in the wrong course by accident, we cannot recover it for you. So please be very careful when doing this. Most of the time when you're using course copy, you will copy into an empty course for a new term, and so that you will not need to do the reset. The reset is only if you've already been playing with a course and you want to delete everything in there and copy fresh from another course. So in this case, I have been playing in Test Course 1, and I don't want to keep anything that's in this course. I want to copy fresh from Test Course 2 entirely, and I'm going to reset the course content. And so now you can see all of my settings are reset. My menu is not done correctly on the left, etc., etc. Now I'm ready to import my content. Do not use the copy of this course. You use import content into this course. So I'm going to import my content, and I'm going to copy content from another Canvas course. At this point, you need to begin typing the name of the course. So if it were from a specific term, if it were from Spring 2013, you would start typing SP 2013 space and then History 101, whatever the course may have been. If you were copying from a test course, it would be Test Course 1, and then of course I'm an administrator, so I have access to all of the courses. But in this case, I can simply continue typing and limit it down to my course. Once I have identified the course that I'm going to be copying from, I don't want to copy from Course 1, I'm going to copy from Course 2 into Course 1. I'm going to copy from Course 2, and it gives me two options here. The first option is to copy everything from Test Course 2. If I uncheck this, I then have an option to selectively copy. Maybe I only want to copy bits and pieces. So perhaps there is a new test change that you have done in your source course, and you don't need to reset. You just want to copy the test from Course A to Course B. You can not do the reset, obviously. You wouldn't need that. You go into your import content, uncheck copy everything, and only check just that specific exam or just that specific assignment if you've made changes. In this case, or you can check everything, or any combination of the two. You can also adjust events and dates. So it'll tell you originally Test Course 2 as a test course ran from March 5th to April 26th. You also have this course, which the dates start October 25th, is when this course starts, and the test course, to an unknown end date. You can adjust, it'll automatically fill these in for you based on the term start and end dates. You can adjust those if you so choose. You can also define day substitutions. So if you're changing from a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class to a Tuesday, Thursday class, perhaps anything that was due on a Monday, you want to change to be due on a Tuesday. Anything that was due on a Wednesday, you want to be changed to also be due on a Tuesday. But then if things were due on a Friday, those perhaps you want to be due on a Thursday. I'm going to uncheck those items because I don't need those, and I'm not going to adjust the dates in this course, but you most certainly can do so. And then we're going to import the course content, and this will take a few moments, but is much faster than it was in Blackboard for us. So We will wait just a moment or so, let this play out on screen. You should see a link right now, so if you don't want to wait for this course content to import, you can simply click the link and move forward. As you can see, it does, if you're still watching and you haven't clicked the link, it does take just a few moments for this to copy. But you do not have to wait the 15 or 20 minutes, as we did in Blackboard, so it is a much faster process. And we're done. I think that took about a moment, about 1 minute or so, for a very small course like this. And now we can go back and take a look. We can see our menu is set up correctly, so it copied all of our settings for us. And we can see we have all of the items from Test Course 2. So it copied everything in, all of our tests, all of our files, all of our exams and assignments, etc., were moved over, and if we adjusted dates, it would adjust all of those dates for us. It adjusted all the settings. It will not copy users. Those users and students enrolled will stay the same if there are students enrolled. So it took care of everything for you. Course grades, obviously, are associated with students, so it doesn't copy those. But it does copy all the course material just like you would expect. And that is how you course copy. Thank you.